had a real bad day. So much I want to say. I'll type away and rant until my fingers can't. It's social media meltdowns.
James, get off the chaise lounge. That is for the help. Oh, hello. I'm Barbara Streisand, but you already knew that. Welcome to my quarantine and social media meltdowns. What you're about to see are a bunch of comedians and variety acts performing real social media posts, comments, and reviews from places like Yelp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more. I thought I would start off the show. I was on this little thing called Carpool Karaoke, so I thought I would go to the YouTube and read the nice comments the people have said about me. Gina R. says, Barbara Streisand is a real icon, like butter. A voice so beautiful, so unique, so lovely. She is and will always be the biggest star. Thanks, Gina. I'm very humbled, and I couldn't agree with you more. Galit comments, Barbara Streisand is 77 years old. She looks and sings wonderful. Thank you, Galit. And it's wonderfully, not wonderful. Russell Mack says, Bab's face looks as though it was put together with a 3D printer. Okay, moving on. Angelica P says, 77 and still so beautiful. Her voice is unbelievable. I'm the biggest fan. All right, Angelica, I appreciate your kind words, but ixnay on the 77A. Talented Mr. Ricky says, you want to impress me? Carpool with my favorite of all time, Whitney Houston. Well, that would be super impressive, Mr. Ricky, because she's dead. Jordan R. says, I just keep remembering the Godzilla Streisand thing from South Park. Nice, Jordan. How childish of you, and what's South Park? Melinda L. says, they forgot Wind Beneath My Wings. I thought for sure they would sing that. That's Bette Midler? Karen Downer says, Barbara is not wearing her seatbelt properly. Well, Karen, you are a downer. What are you, the carpool karaoke police? Besides, I'm not gonna die. I'm invincible. I'm Barbara Streisand. And last, we have Jackie M. She says, Barbara, you look like you've sat too close to an open fire. An alien. Still love your music. Oh, eat a bag of dicks, Jackie.
Ujambo, karibu, welcome to Safaris. We guarantee you the best exotic African adventure you will ever have. Don't believe me? Let's look at some reviews. The worst web browser you have ever used. Okay, not sure you know exactly what kind of safari we are talking about. Let's look at some reviews on our amazing accommodations. In the middle of the night, around 1 a.m., we heard some noise outside our room. We thought it must be wild animals. Within a few seconds, we had a big bang on the door, and to our surprise, we see 5 strangers with guns and knives in our room. We shouted for help, but they shot the gun in the air and told us to keep quiet. They took our cash money, mobile phones, credit cards, driving license, and our passports too. It's very important you pay attention to instructions during a safari. If not, you get in trouble. Speaking of instructions, let's look at some wonderful reviews on our tour guides. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. At this point, 3 people out of 7 were crying. Not a word from the guide. This evening, our guide disappeared, never to be seen again. He left us with the chef, who seriously doesn't know how to cook and speaks even less English. I can guarantee you that Safaris is safe. Our driven tours are absolutely phenomenal. The ride down was very, very smelly. As we went to climb the first small hill, the engine failed. We started rolling backwards. Everyone yelled, "Get off! Run!" I grabbed my kids and scrambled up the hill. After this close call, everyone was upset. We decided to go and ask for a refund. The people there acted like it was a weird request. What a weird request. Sounds like you got exactly what you paid for. Adventure. And of course, we guarantee you an adventure of a lifetime, especially when it comes to what you go on safari for, encounters with wildlife. A group of Russian tourists thought it would be a great idea to feed bananas to the baboons. Bad idea. The monkeys were then desperately jumping around and then showing its huge fangs. One leapt at my mother and began scratching her neck and back, trying to bite the back of her neck. Everyone was screaming. Ah, you have to love Russians, huh? So, next time you want to book a safari, you will never forget. Go with safaris. Imagine, with all these terrible TripAdvisor reviews, we are still around. Hakuna Matata.
Hey, sexy. How goes it?
It goes.
So Anna, A-N-A, add one more letter to that, and you got one of my favorite things to do.
Oh my, LL.
What about you?
Well, you could say me as well, but yikes.
Yeah, cool. So, we have a lot of common. But why yikes? What's so yikes about a nap? A-N-A-P.
Oh my god, LL, low-key, I thought you meant anal.
That's where your poop comes from. That's disgusting. What are you, a whore?
Hey everybody, it's me, Kathleen Madigan. So when you're in your late 40s, you're going to start getting solicitations from ARP, American Association of Retired People, and there was a really cute, little old fogey, a free gym bag. Okay, so I thought you get that and discounts to movies, maybe I'll do it, right? Well, then I went online. Oh my God, old people are crazy and they're mean. So I just put in, is ARP worth it? There were some nice things, but a lot of this. I plan to end my membership at the end of the year. I do not need anyone trying to raise taxes on what I've invested and saved when I was working. If you are a liberal and have not invested to fund your retirement, okay, now really all liberal people don't have a 401k? Just Republicans is what they're saying. But if you've been diligent and responsible and have funded your retirement adequately, ARP is working against your best interest. Spend your money on a AAA membership and you will get at least as good, if not better. Then some lady wrote nice things, that she really likes her movies discounts. And then somebody wrote, you are a plant. Really? Old people? Plants on the ARP thing? Because she said she liked the gym bag? And I'm going to leave you with this one, because this guy really went off the rails. Some lady wrote nice stuff, I get whatever they get. She likes the website. This guy wrote to Rhea. Are you kidding me? You must be connected with ARP. First of all, who would pay $16 a year for an ARP membership? I negotiated with their customer service and my membership was $31, less than double what you paid. And I am paid from July of last year to September of 2019, a total of 5 years and 3 months. You would have paid $80 plus for the same amount of time. Boy, did they see you coming. What? Then he writes, I had 8 out of 9 restaurants in my area be closed, out of business, all caps, bankrupt, when I arrived with the supposedly valuable rewards for good coupons. Worthless! Lots of exclamation points. Where do you live that 8 out of 9 restaurants closed? This was before the pandemic. The discounts you get through ARP and other entities such as Denny's and Walgreens can be beaten using other avenues. How? How do I get a different thing to Denny's? I've never heard about that, and I love a Grand Slam breakfast. Then the last part, you're the only person I've ever heard of winning a sweepstakes. Okay, now we're into sweepstakes. That is old people crap. Most people complain they can't even get the results of the sweepstakes in a timely manner. When they question ARP about this, they get convoluted answers. So I just wanted to know about the gym bag. And this could go on for 7 hours. I could do this. And they're funny, because it's just old people. It's just $16. I thought it was like $500. I'm doing it. I'm going all in. I haven't saved well. Maybe they'll help me.
Nice tits.
Wow, dude. Thank you for your kind words. I'm sure you struggle with how to best introduce yourself. I can only imagine you slaving away over your opening line. Is hello too forward? Is you're beautiful too clingy? You have selected the bold yet straightforward, nice tits. And by golly, I'm just so impressed with your moxie and unabashed forwardness. I would love to go on a date with you and show you in person my nice tits.
Cool, when?
Hi, everybody. It's Mary Kennedy, and I am doing social media meltdowns for Miss Sean Pulaski. It's been tough being on house arrest for this past week. And I've been trying to stay beautiful. And I've been using this for my roots, which isn't working. And then every single day that I've been in confinement, it seems I have to shave. But this will not help the bushy eyebrows. No, because I can't go get my eyebrows waxed. This will take my eyebrows off. So we can't. So I went to our little friends at Amazon, because everybody's getting their stuff from Amazon right now. And I have an order of paper towels coming and toilet paper that I probably won't see until June of 2025. But I went on and I found fabulous, flawless brows I did on Amazon. But I was afraid to get it until I looked at the reviews because I don't want a box coming in here that might have the disease on it. So I want to read these to you, and they're kind of scary. This is what it takes to be a woman. This first one, sadly not impressed, is much more difficult to use than the regular flat edge kind. Doesn't cut every piece. Feels like I'm having to saw at my hairs. Okay, if you're sawing at your hairs like a lumberjack with lumber, you have a bigger problem that is not going to be fixed by a little tweezer pen. I'm just saying. Don't get rid of your tweezers. Save your money and buy a good pair of tweezers. Tweezer Man is a good brand. I wanted this to work. It's horrible and next to useless. You have to go over and over a spot to cut off the hair. It grows back in 2 seconds because you're not cutting it at the root. I don't like tweezers because when I do the tweezers, I'm afraid I'm going to pluck something else like my, out like my thyroid. So I don't. I use this, and I know it's not a vibrator. And this other one, I don't have thick eyebrows and neither does my daughter. Well, thank God. It does the job, but it doesn't catch hairs and trim. When it does, it pulls the hair. You're better off using a razor and saving $20. It's junk. Garbage. This thing doesn't do anything. I have the full-size version and that one performs awesomely. And then the last one is, I have a face epilator and hoping it would be the same idea. It's easy to use and relatively fast and a great price, but I've had to go back to tweezing. It lasts longer.
I'm sorry, but I have to cancel our date. Life's been a little crazy lately. Actually, it's been a mess.
All right, no problem. We can reschedule. Or if you want to talk about it, let me know. I'm a good listener.
I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Really?
Yeah. Whatever it is, lay it on me. I can handle it.
Okay, if this helps to understand things a little better. I recently got bangs.
The Ballad of Maximo Italian Restaurant's 1-star review. Part 1, The Customer, titled, "The service in this place is second to cow dung." Came in because it looked cozy and cute, ordered the crab ravioli in a cream salmon sauce. Halfway through the meal, I felt like the dish needed a little something. So I asked the waiter for some Parmesan cheese for some Parmesan cheese. And he sort of gave me a bewildered look. I waited for his response, which I couldn't believe. He literally refused to give me the Parmesan, stating, "You do not put Parmesan on any seafood, 'cause it would take away the flavor. Oh, it would take away all that sweet flavor." When I explained that I wanted it because I like my cream dishes cheesy, he repeated himself and he walked away. Oh, he just walked away. Honestly, I was too dumbfounded to be pissed, so I ate the rest of it. Yeah, I ate the rest of it. Part 2. The restaurant's response. I am trying to understand your incredible frustration and a disappointment about your obscene request you have made here at Maximo. And if we agree, what's next? Banana chicken carbonara. Did you ask for ketchup on your favorite sushi? Don't think so. Well, there are few rules on the authentic Cucina Italiana you probably aren't aware. Never ask for pineapple on a pizza. Never put cream on your carbonara. Never ask for any Alfredo pasta. Who is Alfredo anyway? Never put chicken on arrabbiata. And last but not least, never ask for cheese on a fish dish. Luckily I hadn't ruined your dish with it. You should have thanked us for it. Anyway, I understand that your weirdness doesn't know any limit. So there are a lot of fake Italian restaurants run by fool, greedy, and conscienceless people that allow any kind of abominee. Try Parmesan on a cow dung. It should taste fine for you. It should taste fine for you. It should taste fine. Parmesan on cow dung.
Thanks again for watching Social Media Meltdowns. Don't forget to subscribe and like us on YouTube. You can also follow us on Instagram at Social Media Meltdowns. We have a Patreon link below where you can donate, help the talent and producers who work really hard to put this show together. Special shout out to Paula Henry and SDLGTPN.com and SDPix.com. Until next week, we'll see you again. I'm gonna go feed the swans.
I've had a real bad day, so much I want to say. I'll type away and rant until my fingers can't. It's Social Media Meltdowns.